Hello, it's another week, and this week we're going to be looking on the market analysis for the coming week, which is the new month, and also it is the beginning of the beginning week of the March 2013. You're with me, Innocent Kashebo FX. Long time since January we never met, but remember we had good entry on NZDJPY, which has hit now 540 pips this week. So let us move to the first pair, which we'll be looking at. It's XAUUSD or GoldUSD, and on GoldUSD for the coming week you're going to be looking for the temporary bearish direction. As you can see here, there is like a head and shoulder pattern which can be observed at this point. If you have good eyes, there is a head and shoulder pattern which has already been observed at this point. From this point, this is the first shoulder, and then we got the second shoulder, we got the head, and now we're anticipating that it will be coming back to form the second shoulder. Then from there we are good to go down. So this is head and shoulder pattern for this coming week, and we're going to be waiting for that move in order to complete the movement. And the big reason behind for us to be selling this pair, to be selling temporarily this pair, it's because it has broken this uptrend of ours. This uptrend has already been broken. Now the market will pull back toward this level, then from there it will pull up toward that point there, coming back to touch this downtrend of ours, then going down toward this green zone. This is XAUUSD, and this is 4 hours time frame. Another pair which you're going to be looking at apart from XAUUSD for this coming week, yes, another pair, it's CADCHF, and this is CADCHF, and this is H4 time frame. For this coming week for CADCHF, you're going to be looking for a bullish direction. The big reason behind it has reached to a certain support or resistance and the trend line, which has been respected for the past days. And by that way, we'll be taking our entry, and entry confirmation has already been observed. We will take a buy toward this targeted area. We're almost targeting almost 232 pips. Now let us see on the daily time frames the trend line which I'm talking about in the daily time frame. Let us observe the daily time trend which can easily be observed in daily time frame. Yeah, as you can see, we had this an uptrend which has already been observed for the past days. It has come again. It has hit this target here, so, and it left us with a good pin bar in the daily time frame. So from there we will take a buy for this coming week, coming back to touch this trend line of ours. This is CADCHF, and this is daily time frame. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on apart from CADCHF is AUDJPY. Yes, for AUDJPY for this coming week, you're going to be having a temporarily up move because it has broken the certain support or resistance which was being respected for the past few days, and then it didn't come back to retest it. So we anticipated that it will come back to retest it by coming back to touch this trend line, this downtrend of ours. After it has already touched this trend line of ours, then from there we have a good we will look for entry for selling. We're going to be selling this AUDJPY toward this level here, which is almost 64.800 zone. So from this week, we're going to be, for the coming week on Monday, I think we're going to take an up move, then from there we're going to take a down move. So just be careful with this pair. This is AUDJPY, and this is for our time frame. Another pair which you're going to be looking at apart from AUDJPY, yep, another pair, it's CADJPY, and for CADJPY you're going to be looking for a temporarily bullish direction. The big reason behind is because there is this an uptrend of ours which has already been broken, and it is the break of this double top. See if you can see them clearly. There is a double top pattern at this level. Now the market is coming back to retest the broken trend line, and also from there we're going to be looking for a selling opportunity moving down. But in the upward move, we have a lot of pips from this level. From this level, almost we have almost 198 pips. It's time to grab them. Then from there we're going to be grabbing another 2 times of it. From there we're going to be selling this pair, holding it toward this targeted level, almost to the 77.4479. This is CADJPY, and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on apart from CADJPY, it's CHFJPY, and for CHFJPY, we're going to be looking for selling opportunities. The big reason behind is because it gave us these good double tops, as you can observe them clearly. And apart from these double tops, it has already breached out this trend line of ours, which is an uptrend. Now we're waiting for a good retest in order to take a selling opportunity. Then from there, we're going to be taking this sell opportunity basing on the double tops reversal pattern, holding it toward this level here, and almost we'll be grabbing almost about 328 pips. So it's time to take our opportunity after the market to open, wait for a good retest of this trend line of ours. Then from there we're going to be taking a selling entry. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on apart from CHFJPY, it's EURJPY. And on EURJPY for this coming week, you're going to be focusing on the for EURJPY, there was a breakout of this uptrend of ours, and it successfully retested it. Then market moved down, but it breached out again this downtrend of ours, and now we are in the retest zone. Now we are anticipating that the market will have a pullback toward that level, coming back to form good double tops pattern, so that you can continue moving down with it. So for the coming week, you're going to be looking for a buying opportunity at this level, holding it toward that targeted area, and then when it reaches to that targeted area, we're going to be taking a selling opportunity based on the double tops formation, moving down with it toward this targeted area. Toward this targeted area, which is almost level, it's a level 108.747. So this is EURJPY, and this is 4 hours time frame. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on apart from EURJPY is GBPJPY. And for GBPJPY for this coming week, you're going to be looking for a temporary bullish direction. Then from there, we're going to be taking a bearish direction. The big reason behind for us to take a bullish direction is because there was a double tops formation on this pair, but the market breached out the neck without retesting it. Now we are anticipating that it will be coming back to retest the neck of the broken double tops. Then from there, we're going to be taking a downfall from this level, holding it toward this targeted area. This is GBPJPY, and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on apart from GBPJPY, it's NZDJPY. For NZDJPY for this coming week, you're going to be taking a bullish direction. The big reason behind is because the market has reached to a certain level where there is a trend line which has been respected for a long period of time. If we move to the daily time frame, and has reached at that point and gave us a good entry confirmation, and that's why we will be taking our entry in our premium group, whereby our entry will be on that level, taking it toward that targeted area. This is NZDJPY, and this is 4 hours time frame. The big reason behind is because the market almost gave us a good double tops, good double tops on this area. If we minimize the chart clearly, we can see it. Yes, it was on the big downtrend. Now we're expecting that it is giving us good double tops pattern, which this is the first top bottom, and this is the second bottom. So we'll be moving up toward this targeted area. This is NZDJPY, and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on apart from NZDJPY. Yes, and for USDJPY for this coming week, you're going to be taking a selling opportunity, but we wait for a little pullback on this level of our market. As we can see, there is this uptrend which has already been breached out. This one here, it has already been breached out. Now we are waiting for a good retest of this trend line here. Then when the market give us a good pullback and we get a good entry from there, we will be selling this pair toward this level here, almost to 98.400. So for the coming week, you're going to be looking for a selling opportunity on this USDJPY, and the big opportunity will be observed after the good retest on this broken trend line. If we go to the bigger time frame, you can see it clearly that at this point it is the daily trend line which has already been touched, and the market has been retested the broken daily trend line also for the uptrend. The retest has already been bad. Now we're waiting for a retest of this 4 hours time frame, which is this uptrend, and then from there we're going to be having a safe down move. This is USDJPY, and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on apart from USDJPY is SGDJPY. SGDJPY. And for SGDJPY for the coming week, you're going to be having for a little up move. The big reason behind is because the market first breached out this downtrend of this support or resistance, red one, and now we're anticipating that it is coming back to test it, and also it is coming back to touch this trend line of ours for the third time. And apart from that, we have a good first shoulder at this level, and this is the head, and then it is coming to form the second shoulder, so that you can have a safe move toward this point here. So for the coming week, you're going to be having for a selling opportunity at this level, and that is our big trend. But we're going to be having a temporary up move from this level. We'll look for our entry confirmation, moving up with it toward that level. Then from there, we're going to be moving down with it. Apart from SGDJPY for the coming week, also we're going to be looking for EURAUD. This is our next pair. Yeah, for EURAUD for this coming week, you're going to be having for a temporarily down move, which is a retest of the broken support or resistance, and also we have a breach out trend line, which was the downtrend. Now we are expecting that the market will come up down toward this level, of which at this level is where we're going to be taking our entry, holding it toward that area there. So the big reason behind for us to be having an upward movement is because of the breakdown of this triangle pattern. Those who trade triangle or consolidation market, the market has consolidated for a long period of time. Now it has decided to get an up move, and then we are waiting for a good pullback toward this level. From there, we're going to take our entry toward this targeted area. This is EURAUD, and this is 4 hours time frame. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on apart from EURAUD, it's EURCAD. It's EURCAD. Yeah, it's EURCAD, and for EURCAD for this coming week, you're going to be looking for a selling opportunity because it has reached to this downtrend of ours, which is almost it is a weekly trend line, and we anticipated that at this level we'll look for a selling opportunity, holding it toward this targeted area. The big reason behind it is because it has reached the trend line of the weekly, and we're expecting for it to be rejected, for it to allow it to go back down. So for EURCAD for this coming week, you're going to be looking for a selling opportunity from this level here of 1.47682 toward this level here of almost 1.38278. This is EURCAD, and this is 4 hours time frame. Another pair which you're going to be apart from EURCAD, it's EURORCHF, and for EURORCHF for this week, you're going to be looking for a bullish direction, and the big reason behind is because the market is almost approaching or coming back to retest this broken trend line of ours, and that is what we're anticipating. This trend line of ours will be back to be retested at that level, and that is what we're anticipating at this present situation. And so from there, we'll be waiting for a market to break and retest this level, and then from there is when we're going to be taking our entry, holding it toward that targeted area. This is EURORCHF, and this is H4 time frame. So we'll be looking for a bullish direction. Another pair which you're going to be looking at apart from EURORCHF, it's EURUSD. Yes, and for EURUSD for this coming week, you're going to be looking for a bullish direction because the market has already breached out this downtrend of ours, a good downtrend which has been observed for a long period of time now. It has already been retested it very well. Now from there, for Monday, we're going to be looking for an entry opportunity at this point here, holding it toward this point here, which is almost 1.1300 almost, yeah. So we'll be holding this entry of this level toward that level, and we'll be holding a buying entry. This is EURUSD, and this is 4 hours time frame. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on apart from EURUSD, it's EURGBP. It's EURGBP. Yeah, and for EURJPY for this coming week, you're going to continue holding for a buying opportunity, and the big reason behind is because the market breached out this downtrend of ours. It gave us good double bottoms. Now it has already breached the neck of the double bottoms. Now we're anticipating that to wait for a good retest at this level. Then from there, we're going to be taking a buying opportunity, holding it toward that targeted area. For those who understand about trading double bottoms, and for those who understand about trading the BTMM, the levels, and for those who also understand the trading of the LO12, the situation is supporting all the strategies. So for the coming week, EURJPY, we're going to be taking a bullish direction for the coming week, of which it is a buying opportunity. This is EURJPY, and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on apart from EURJPY, it's EURNZD. It's EURNZD. And for EURNZD for the coming week, you're going to be taking a bullish direction because the market has successfully breached out this trend line of ours. It was a downtrend which was respected in the daily, in the weekly, and also apart from that, it has already breached out this support or resistance, the red one. Now we're expecting that to wait for a good retest at this level, and from this level, we're going to be taking our entry, looking for a bullish direction toward this targeted area. This is EURNZD, and this is 4 hours time frame. We're going to be looking for a bullish direction for the coming week. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on apart from EURNZD, it's EURNOK. It's EURNOK. And for EURNOK for this coming week, we're going to be looking for a bearish direction, and the big reason behind for us to be looking for a bearish direction, it's because for those who are counting levels, especially the LO12s, and for those who are dealing with BTMM, it gave us first the good move of the first wave, and it gave us the second wave for EURLOT. Now we are in the third one, and we're expecting to have a little pullback toward this level here, and from this level we might take a bullish direction. But luckily enough, for this coming week, you're going to be looking for a little bearish direction toward this targeted area, and it will be enough for us for this coming week. This is EURNOK, and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on apart from EURNOK, it's AUDNZD. And for AUDNZD for this coming week, you're going to be looking for a bullish direction. The big reason behind it is because first it gave us a good double bottoms, of which at present we are still holding this trade. And apart from that, also it gave us a good consolidation, a continuation pattern of a flag. Others can call it a triangle, and or a little consolidation, of which it came back to retest this broken support or resistance, the green one. Now we're expecting that from there we will look for a buying opportunity, holding it toward that targeted area. The big reason behind is because we are still holding for the double bottoms. This is AUDNZD, and this is for hours time frame. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on apart from AUDNZD, it's AUDUSD. Yeah, and for AUDUSD for this coming week, you're going to be looking for a selling opportunity. The big reason behind it is because first it's breached out. There is this trend line, this uptrend of hours, which has been respected for a long period of time if we move to the daily time frame. And apart from that, it also coming back to, we will have a little pullback to come back and touch this downtrend of hours. Then from there, we're going to be having a safe down move with it. We're going to be moving from this level to this level because there is a breach out of an uptrend, and then we're anticipating that it will continue to be moving in the downtrend direction. This is AUDUSD, and this is 4 hours time frame. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on apart from AUDUSD, it's AUDCAD. Yes, and for AUDCAD for this coming week, you're going to be looking for a bearish direction. The big reason behind it is because the market successfully broken this support or resistance, and it has breached out very well this support or resistance, and it consolidated at this level for a long period of time. Now we saw a breach out for the last week at this level. If you go to the smaller time frame like H1, you can see a good pullback or good retest has already been made. Now we're expecting that it will continue moving down from this level toward this level. This is AUDCAD, and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on apart from AUDCAD, it's AUDJPY. Yes, for AUDJPY for this coming week, you're going to be having a little up move. The big reason behind it is because it gave us a good pin bar here, a good rejection of the price. Now we're expecting that it will make a pullback toward this trend line of ours, and from there we're going to be looking for a selling opportunity, holding down toward this targeted area, which is 0.6111 almost. So this is AUDJPY, and this is H4 time frame. So for the coming week, we're going to be looking for temporary bullish and then long-term bearish. This is AUDJPY, and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on apart from AUDCAD, it's AUDJPY, it's NZDCAD. And for NZDCAD for this coming week, you're going to be looking for a bullish direction, and the big reason behind it is because the market first has reached to a level where there is a trend line of hours, which is being respected for the monthly, weekly, and past days, which are at this level. And from this level, we will look for buying opportunity, holding it toward this targeted area. We are anticipating that the market will move from this point toward the targeted area. This is NZDCAD, and this is 4 hours time frame. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on apart from NZDCAD, it's NZDUSD. And for NZDUSD for this coming week, yes, another pair is NZDUSD, and for NZDUSD we're going to be looking for a bullish direction. Also, it's the same thing. It has reached to a certain support or resistance for a long time, which has already never been breached out, and also it has reached to a trend line which has been respected for the past time or past days. And also from there we're going to be looking for a buying opportunity at this level, holding it toward that green area. This is NZDUSD, and this is 4 hours time frame. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on apart from NZDUSD is NZDJPY. It's NZDJPY. For NZDJPY is because it has reached to a certain support or resistance, which has already been respected for a long period of time, and an entry confirmation has already appeared. Now from this week, we're going to be having a little up move toward this trend line here, and then from there, because it is coming back to its test, if you can see this trend line of ours, there's this uptrend which has already been respected in the past days in a bigger time frame like daily and weekly. Now we're expecting that the market will pull back toward this level, and at this level is when we're going to be looking for a selling opportunity. But at present, we'll be grabbing like 180 pips plus toward that level. So for the coming week for NZDJPY CHF, we're anticipating that we'll be taking a bullish direction. But if it's successful to reach our target, and then we look for selling opportunity moving downward, maybe it will be coming to this level, but we haven't anticipated it yet. For the premium members, they will understand if we will take a selling entry, but at present we'll be taking only the bullish direction. This is NZD CHF and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on apart from NZD CHF, it's USDCAD. And for USDCAD for this coming week, you're going to be looking for the good bullish direction. The big reason behind is because there is a big breakout or breach out of this support or resistance, and also there is a breach out of the trend line. Now we're anticipating that the market has already given us a good pullback, and a good pullback has already appeared, and from there we are taking a bullish direction, and we're taking it with high concentration, because it gave us a good first shoulder in the bottom head, and then this is the second shoulder. So we're anticipating maybe it might increase its pullback toward this trend line of ours, but at present we'll be looking for our entry confirmation in this green zone. But if it doesn't give us entry there, we can also take another entry when it comes back to this trend line, because it will be coming like to retest the broken head and shoulder pattern. So this is a USDCAD and this is 4 hours time frame. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on apart from USDCAD, it's USDZAR. It's USDZAR. Yes, and for USDZAR for this coming week, you're going to be looking for the bullish direction, and we are waiting just for a little pullback toward this support or resistance, which has already been breached out. Then from there, if we get a good pullback and a good entry confirmation, then we take a buying opportunity toward that level, almost to the 17.000 level. So for this coming week for USDZAR, we're going to be looking for buying opportunity from 15.66 for 15.62293 toward 17.000. So this is USDZAR and this is 4 hours time frame. Another pair which you're going to be looking at apart from USDZAR is USDCHF. It's USDCHF. Yeah, and for USDCHF for this coming week, you're going to be looking for a bearish direction. The big reason behind for us to be taking a selling opportunity is because it has reached to a trend line, and we're anticipating this trend line going to be broken. It's going to be breached out, and then from there we wait for a good retest of this trend line, and then from there we'll be taking a selling opportunity toward this level, which is 0.9200 level. So for the coming week, USDJPY, you're going to be looking for a selling opportunity from the level of the red support or resistance, moving down toward the level of 0.9200. This is USDJPY and this is 4 hours time frame. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on apart from USDJPY, it's USDSEC. And for USDSEC for this coming week, you're going to be looking for a selling opportunity, and the big reason behind it is because it gave us the first top and it gave us the second top, and also on this second top we can see there is a breach out of this trend line of ours. It has already been retested. It has already given us an entry confirmation. For premium members, they get an entry on Monday, and then we're going to be taking a selling opportunity from this level, holding it toward this targeted area. This is USDSEC and this is 4 hours time frame. Another pair which you're going to be looking at is USDHKD, which is US dollar Hong Kong dollar against Hong Kong dollar versus Hong Kong dollar. And for USD NOK for this coming good week, we're going to be looking for a little pullback. There was a breach out of this support or resistance. We're anticipating that it is coming back to retest it. When it comes back to retest at this level, it's when you're going to be looking for a buying opportunity, holding it toward that targeted area, that green zone, which is almost to the 7.8311. So for the coming week, you're going to be looking for a bullish direction on USDHKD, US dollar versus Hong Kong dollar. From this level, we're going to sell it toward this level, and from this level we're going to buy it toward that level. This is USDHKD and this is 4 hours time frame. Another pair which is going to be looking at apart from USDHKD, it's USDSGD. Is USDSGD. And for USDSGD, it's the same move as USD NOK, and we'll be anticipating it to be having a little down move, the same as USD NOK. But the reason behind for this USD NOK, it's coming back to retest the broken support or resistance, and also it's coming back to retest the broken trend line at the same time. So from there, we're going to be looking for a buying opportunity from this level, holding it toward that targeted area, almost to the 1.45345. This is USD SGD and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on apart from USD SGD, it's GBP AUD. And for GBP AUD for this good coming week, we're going to be looking for a selling opportunity, and the big reason behind it's because it has reached to a certain trend line which has already been respected for the past months, past weeks. So from there, at this level, we're going to be looking for a little pullback, of which we are anticipating that it won't go straight as I've shown it. It will just give us, because it has already given us this first shoulder and it's successful, gave us this head. Now we are anticipating to come back toward this level, and after it has reached to this level, it will go back in order to give us the second shoulder at that level. Then from there, it's when you're going to be taking it down to where we want it to be going, toward that targeted area. This is GBP AUD, and this is good 4 hours time frame. This is a good setup for the coming week also. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on apart from GBP AUD, it's going to be GBP USD. And for good GBP USD for the coming week, we're going to be taking also a temporary bullish direction. The big reason behind is because it's coming back to form the second shoulder at the same time while it is retesting the breached out trend line. So for the coming week, you're going to be having a little pullback toward this level where it's coming back to touch the downtrend. It's coming back to test the broken uptrend, and at the same time it's coming back to form the second shoulder of this head and shoulder pattern, which this is the first shoulder which you get the head, and then we're anticipating this will be the second shoulder, and from there we're going to look for an entry opportunity for selling, holding it toward this targeted area. This is GBP USD and this is 4 hours time frame. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on apart from GBP USD, it's a JPYCAD, and the JPYCAD for this coming week, you're going to be looking for bearish direction, and the big reason behind is because we're anticipating that it gave us this good double top, and this is the second top. Now within this second top there is like a head and shoulder pattern, but we don't consider it, but we're waiting for a breach out of either this downtrend or this uptrend, but high probability to break down this downtrend because it has already provided us with the double tops pattern, which is the reversal pattern. Now we will wait for a good break and retest of this level, then we will hold it toward this red zone. This is JPYCAD and this is 4 hours time frame. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on apart from JPYCAD is GBPJPY. It's GBPJPY. And for GBPJPY, we're going to be looking for a bearish direction, but we'll have a little pullback to come back to test this neck of the broken double tops pattern, which you can be observed. This is the first top, this is the second top. Now the market is coming back to retest the breached out neck of the double tops. Then from there we're going to be looking for a selling opportunity, holding it toward this targeted area, which is the place where there is this uptrend of ours, which can be observed in the bigger time frame. This is GBPJPY and this is 4 hours time frame. Another pair which is the last pair of this coming week is GBPNZD. And for GBPNZD for this good coming week, you're going to be looking for a selling opportunity, and the big reason behind is because the market gave us the good first shoulder. We're expecting that this is the head. Now we'll sell this pair toward this level, and from the coming week you're going to be looking for a buying opportunity forming the second shoulder, holding it down toward this targeted area. But high probability for this coming week, you're going to be selling this GBPNZD from that level, looking for entry opportunity after the break and retest of this trend lines, this support or resistance. Then from there we will be holding it toward this targeted area. This is GBPNZD and this is H4 time frame. For those who were not aware of our presence in YouTube, now we are back. We're back. Subscribe and switch on post notification. We'll be releasing our analysis every weekend, the same as we do. And for those who need account management, they say the service is still available. You can contact us via the description link and the description information on the bio. And also for those who need to contact us for such as consultancy, training, mentorship, signal service, you can check us on the same on the numbers down there. You were with me, Innocent Kashebo FX. For those in Tanzania, I'm still available in the restaurant. You can check me for one-on-one classes. And for those who are still making bookings for Morogoro, I'll be back soon. You can still continue making your bookings. I'll be there for you. Happy paper chasing week, traders.